Welcome back to Last Night on Earth. We're doing the burn 'em out scenario. We have 14 turns left for the heroes to find some explosives and start blowing up those zombie spawning pits. And last time Johnny got damaged and he ran away with his sledgehammer. And we have right down here, we have Father Joseph and I believe, yes, Becky together in the church with Johnny just outside, and Stacy still rifling through the police department trying to find some explosives, but so far no one has found any. Alright, let's go over to the zombie area because, of course, on a turn, I believe this is the start of turn 6, that the zombies get to go first. Alright, and the first thing we do on the zombie turn, I keep forgetting to flip that over, is we move the sun tracker down. So we're going to have only 13 turns remaining for the heroes to find the dynamite. And the next is draw new zombie cards. The zombies have 3 cards. I'm not going to discard one. I'm just going to draw one more off the huge pile. And, okay, I like it. Of course, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Be a surprise. But that's drawing up to 4 cards, which is the maximum card hand size for the zombies. And now it is roll to spawn new zombies. And we only have 2, 4, 6. We only have 8 zombies on the board, 6 in reserve. So we're going to roll 2 dice and see if we can roll a 9 or higher. And that's a 7, which is not 9 or higher, so there will be no new zombies spawned at the end of this turn. And now let's go to the board and let's get moving the zombies. Alright, so it looks like I managed to get everything, or all the zombies in camera focus here. So let's begin moving them. And we have, I'm going to start with the closest ones first. So I'm going to have these 2 move diagonally into this space. I'm going to have this one come out here, this one move here, this one move there. We're going to have this one shamble this way. This one will go diagonally here and here. So that is all zombies move 1 space. And of course I didn't have any exciting cards to make them move farther. The next thing of course would be fight heroes, but since we do not have any zombies in the same space as any heroes, that is not going to be happening. Alright, so it's basically the end of the zombie turn, which means, yes, I'm going to play a zombie card. So that is going to be this one, which is, there's too many. Never too many zombies. Alright, it says play this card at the end of the zombie turn, which is now to spawn D6 new zombies. You may remove them from anywhere on the board if there are not enough out of play. But we do have 6 zombies out of play, so we're going to use that card. The heroes have nothing to stop the zombie player from doing that, I don't believe. No, they don't have any cards that are going to make that not happen. So, the zombies get to spawn 6 zombies on the board right now at the end of the turn. And that's 2. Well, 2 better than nothing. So I'm just going to hand down a little bit here. And we're going to put 1 here. And just readjust the camera, we'll place the other one. And the second zombie we're just going to place back in the junkyard here. And that will be that. Alright, that ends the zombies' turn completely now, and now it is time for the hero turn. So again, we must decide in which order the heroes will take their turns, and then when each hero takes their turn, they must do all 4 actions. They must do a complete turn. Alright, let me just refocus here again, and we'll get moving and doing the activations for the heroes. So first up, of course, we're going to have Johnny move. He is right here, so he's going to roll a die, and he's going to move that many spaces. 2. Well, 2 is all I need him to move, so he's going to go diagonally 1 here. And 2, he's going to move in the space with Becky and Father Joseph. So now they're all together in a nice little huddle. And that is basically Johnny's move. So for his move action, he moved 2 spaces. Now he can't exchange items with anybody. And what do we want to do here? Do we want to exchange anything? I don't think we're going to bother. I don't think we're going to bother exchanging any items. And we can shoot a ranged weapon. Well, there is no ranged weapon to shoot. And now it's fight zombies, but there's no zombies in Johnny's space. So, let me think about the next moves, and I'll come right back. Alright, so I think next up we are going to have Father Joseph go, and I think, wow, I'm tempted to just move him out of there and do some hedge trimming outside. But the name of this game, of course, is to find explosives. So Father Joseph here is going to use his move action to do a search. So he's rifling again through the gardener's stuff, and he finds a fence post. Okay. And it's double-handed. So at the end of the hero's move, they may make a free combat attack using the fence post against each zombie in one adjacent space. If a zombie wins, no wound is caused to the hero. So the combat bonus is the hero rolls an extra fight dice. Wow, so this is awesome. I guess he basically tore one of the pews apart, which looked suspiciously like a fence post. But he does already have the hedge trimmer, which is a double-handed. This is also double-handed. However, the next thing is to exchange items with another player. So Becky is right there, and he says, "Hey, Becky, you want this fence post?" And she's like, "Well, sure, of course I do." So she's going to take the fence post with an exchange. And now it's time to shoot a ranged weapon, but of course, Father Joseph has no ranged weapon. And lastly, we'd be fighting zombies, but there are no zombies to fight. So that's actually pretty awesome stuff. Because I guess we'll have Becky go next. She has this newly forged fence post that I guess the gardener was building a fence as well. And there's a fence post in the pile. And so Becky's turn. First thing she's going to do, of course, is search. She's right here. So for her move action, she searches. And she finds, oh man, we're finding some good stuff. This is going to be a bit of a problem, perhaps. Combat bonus. If the hero rolls a 6 on any of their fight dice, the zombie is instantly killed. So, and it never breaks, never disappears. The meat cleaver. Whoa, what to do with the meat cleaver? She can exchange now. Unfortunately, Father Joseph has a double-handed weapon. Becky's got a double-handed weapon, and so does Johnny. He has the sledgehammer. But she's going to actually give the meat cleaver to Johnny. So Johnny is going to dump. He's going to discard the sledgehammer. I know, awesome weapon, but I think the meat cleaver is going to allow him some more rolling of more dice and instant kill on a 6. So Johnny chucks the sledgehammer away, takes the meat cleaver from Becky. So that's exchange items. Becky doesn't have a shoot a ranged weapon, but she does now have the ability to fight zombies with the fence post. It says at the end of the hero's move, they may make a free combat attack using the fence post against each zombie in one adjacent space. So she's going to whack them all right out of the side of the church. This must be a very broken down church. And she's going to get 1 attack on each of these zombies. So she's going to get 2 attack dice. Oh, and the combat bonus is the hero gets an extra fight dice. So she's going to get 3 attack dice. We'll do the green first. And the zombies get 1 green die. And she rolls a 6, 4, 3. So she does not kill the zombie because there was no doubles. But she did get a free attack at it. And she's going to do the same thing for the brown zombie. And she rolls a 4, 3, and 1. Whoops, that was a 1, and this is a 1. So again, she doesn't kill a zombie, but took a couple of stabs at it. I guess it's pretty hard to attack through a broken church wall with a fence post, I can just imagine. So that is going to be the end of Becky's turn. And now we are over to Stacy. Stacy now has the shotgun. But again, we need some explosives, so she is going to search. She's just rifling through that police department. And she finds T-Bone was locked up in one of the cells, so she lets him out. He's a football jock. It says, immediately cancel any zombie card, or play on any student hero until the end of the turn. That hero wins and ties and rolls 2 extra fight dice, or 3 extra fight dice if Johnny. Oh man, this is a good card to help Johnny out. And I keep forgetting to play Lizzie. Maybe next time I'll remember. That's supposed to be at the start of the hero's turn. Well, we're long past that. Okay, and now it is exchange items while she's by herself. It is shoot a ranged weapon. Well, she does have the pump shotgun, and she is looking at this zombie here. So she's going to take the pump shotgun, and she's going to roll a d6 for each zombie in the space, and zombies are killed on a 3+. So there's only one zombie. She's going to roll one die. She's going to see if she can take it out. And she rolls a 2, which is not 3, so the shot misses. And of course, with the shotgun, you just look at that again. The very bottom text says, each time the shotgun is fired, you roll a d6. On a roll of 1 or 2, the shotgun is out of ammunition and is discarded. 5. This time there's more shells in the shotgun that she pulled off the rack. However, she didn't hit that zombie. And that is going to be, now it is fight zombies, of course, but she's not in a space with any zombies, so that's not going to happen. And that is going to conclude turn 6. Again, no explosives. Boy, this is getting a little desperate. I don't know if they're ever going to find any. This might just wind down to the last turn with never finding any explosives. Oh, and I did forget one thing, which I'm going to do right now. Forgot Nurse Becky here. Says at the end of the hero turn, which is now, she may heal 1 wound from another hero in the same space. Well, as we know, Johnny took 1 smack, and so with that first aid ability, she's removing the wound from Johnny. So now he's up to full power again, and with T-Bone hanging around now, I think he's going to do some wailing on zombies perhaps in the next turn. Alright, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Join me next time for turn 7 in the desperate and seemingly hopeless search for the crazy farmer, the crazy gardener's explosives. Alright, thanks for watching.